Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, world. You're tuned in to Vocalo Radio 91.1 FM, your favorite Chicago urban alternative. Also, your number one source for music discovery. And it's the Windy City Hour, right, Chicago? Oh, man, it's a beautiful day today on top of that. And I got the man behind the voice you're hearing on that lovely theme song. Joel Q is in the building.
Yo, what's happening, man?
Oh man, this is special. I don't think I've ever had you like live on air while the theme song was going on.
Factual.
Dude, you know what? How your day going so far?
Man, my day is good, broski. I can't complain at all, man. Everything going the way it's supposed to, Joe.
That's what I like to hear. Look, you've been manifesting a lot of things lately.
Right.
And we most definitely gonna talk about manifestation a little later. You know, man, anytime I hit you up, you come through. You know, when I was doing midday on Vocalo, I hit you up like, hey, bro, can you knock out a theme song for me? No hesitation. You knock that out.
Thank you.
Then I transitioned to morning. Hit you up. You knock that out ×2 because we got the morning and the afternoon.
On me.
So people hear your voice every morning.
That's a blessing.
And every afternoon.
Facts.
And I want to know the process of you putting together to me one of the dopest theme songs on radio in Chicago.
Come on, let them know. Shout out Jingles 3000. I'm just playing.
Hi, Jamie Foxx.
No, but hey, no, seriously though, low key, like. I always had like a slight passion for radio, mainly just because my voice is a little heavy. And I was told like I should probably be like a radio personality and all that since I was at least like 6th, 7th grade, you know what I'm saying? Because that's when my voice started getting like real heavy and stuff like that. So, of course, I didn't take that route. But to get the opportunity to be heard every day and to have a jingle, you know what I'm saying, for a well-known radio station, I was like, oh, what? I'm taking this, you know what I'm saying? So it was almost like a dedication for those who wanted me to be on the radio in the first place. And, you know what I'm saying, of course, you my boy, and I was mainly just proud to even get the opportunity and proud of you having the opportunity to have your own show where you can even tell somebody, look, I need this for what I got going on, you know what I'm saying? So it was a lot of thought behind it, but I just wanted to make sure I delivered, though, more importantly.
You delivered.
Yeah,
you delivered like when somebody ordered some pizza and they pop up and 10 feet. You delivered, my brother, like Uber Eats.
Come on.
Even though you might not get your food when they deliver it. But no, you came through. And I mean, man, I just want to applaud you on that because that shows how just talented you are. You can go from creating something of a theme to, making passionate music, and all of your music has a message within it.
Absolutely.
But before we get into the music, you gotta let everybody know, what side of the city you're from.
I'm from the south side, the Hundreds, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Rose and shout out West Pullman. Man, born and raised, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what it is. South side,
South side in the building, and I mean, you said West Pullman.
Yeah, Rose and West Pullman. I was definitely like in both areas pretty much my whole life, you know what I'm saying?
Coming from the two areas, what did you learn most importantly about yourself?
That I got a mind of my own, you know what I'm saying? Like, Roseland was absolutely more rough than West Pullman, but it was wild over there too. But some of the things I saw young in Roseland, seeing death, like, right in your face and hearing about it where there's moments where you was just right over the type of thing. And, I didn't really see that much towards the West Pullman area, but I did hear about it all the time, but it wasn't like so close to me, you know what I'm saying? So, but outside of those things, when people heard those stories, that made people more intrigued to get behind what was going on. And me, it wasn't a sense of being like frightened and everything. Like, most of these people that's dying or that's doing the shooting, the people that we know, you know what I'm saying? But I just knew like, I'm better than that, you know what I'm saying? My people raised me to be better than that, but also I want more. I don't want this to be my end all. I'm just stuck in this area and I gotta, you know what I'm saying, duck and dodge and all that. Like, I had my fair share of wannabe gang banging and all that, but like, I always knew at the end of the day, like, nah, bro, like, it's a time and place when soon as it's done, I'm finna be in school. I'm finna do my thing here. I'm finna do this. I want to do this. Ultimately, I knew I wanted to be a rapper, bro. Like since I was 6 years old, I knew I had to do this.
Was it Bow Wow? I remember
It
we
was Bow
talking.
Wow, yeah, Bow Wow. You know what I'm saying? It was him, but it wasn't him. Like it was him because people was calling me him. You know what I'm saying? Because my eyes is the same color or whatever. And then seeing how little he was on the TV, I'm like, bro, I can do this. You know what I'm saying? So like anything that didn't make sense with that, bro, I was instantly cutting it out, and I knew that at a young age. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I guess I was just a little bit ahead. You know?
Yeah, the thing is this, and I got this song loaded up. You understood your purpose,
I
my
understood.
brother.
Facts,
and we finna
facts.
take it back to your Tsunami project.
Come on, man.
We got Joel Q in the building. It's your boy Bekoe right here on Vocalo Radio.
Absolutely.
And it don't stop. Yes, yes, y'all. And it don't stop.
Before break, we was talking about, where you're from, some things that taught you from being from the area. You was speaking on teaching. And I remember you once was like a mentor, if I'm not mistaken. Was it CPS?
Yep, work for CPS, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Cole, shout out Cook, you know what I'm saying? Both of those are schools that I mentored and taught, you know what I'm saying? Several hundreds of kids that I still have relationships with, many of them, you know what I'm saying, to this day. A lot of, actually, shout out to my boy Lil Newski. He's an artist right now. He's doing very well. He just he got a joint out right now that Herb actually co-signed. It's definitely hard. It's called Wicked in the Rack, you know what I'm saying? So shout out Lil New. I see you, my boy, and Lil Lex, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot. I'll be name dropping crazy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. It's crazy,
that's a great thing to hear, because I was going to bring up, like, with you mentoring, are you still in touch with some of these kids that, you've reached and touched bases with? What you even keeping in touch and being in tune with them, does that in some type of formal way keep your message clean within your music? Because
Facts. No, I do. It definitely do, man. I feel like before being in the school system, like, it was a situation where I wanted my music to always be positive and always have a message, but sometimes I go left a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And I go back to those songs maybe weeks or months later, be like, man, that ain't even really make sense towards the brand, you know what I'm saying? And just towards myself, period, because I ain't faking it, you know what I'm saying? But once I got in the school system and I'm knowing, like, okay, if you really pursuing what you're trying to pursue, then you have to accept that people are going to find out who you are. Because if they don't know who you are, that means you obviously ain't doing no work, you know what I'm saying? So when the kids start finding out that I rap without me telling them, that proves that I was doing something in the first place. But also it's like, dang, I mean, they finna be listening to me. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it didn't make me just all the way change in my style or anything, but it did give me that reminder, like, watch what you're saying, though. You know what I'm saying? You got these kids listening to you. Like, really, not only are they listening to you, but they can actually go back and holler at you. Like, I can only imagine how it may feel if somebody like a Herb, because I taught on the east side, like, very close to where he was from. So I can imagine if it was somebody like a Herb or like a Bibby that was at the school and putting out what they was putting. I'm not saying nothing towards their music. I'm just saying being able to talk to the person that they just got done listening to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure that's a different feeling. So I'm like, oh, they got to see me every day.
Yeah.
So, it definitely gave that reminder, but I still tried to keep it, as organic as possible, though, because I ain't want to just be.
You ain't want to switch up.
Yeah. I refuse to do that, but like you say, though. Just,
another song you made, be yourself.
Absolutely.
Just be you,
You know what I'm saying?
Now,
for sure.
We're talking about kids, right? I'm on your Instagram because we're going to get into manifesting too. But during your video, I'm just listening. And then you just threw a monkey wrench in the conversation of manifesting to, rap for Big Sean, in which we're going to get to at Lollapalooza.
For sure.
And then you just threw it on in there.
Am I nervous? Yes. Am I ready though? Yes. Do I know I'm finna be a father? Yes.
So, brother, first and foremost, congratulations.
Thank you, brother.
Congratulations.
Thank you,
when you found out that you were about to be a father, what's the first thing that came to mind, man?
I gotta make it. That was it. It's like it's on now. You know what I'm saying? Like, this it's just something that it's very surprising, but like I'm so grateful. I'm so blessed to be in this position. And then I'm in this position with somebody that I would love to be in this position with, you know. So it was good, but as far as just now, it's like if I never did things for somebody before, I'm definitely doing it now. You know, if I never felt like a man before, I definitely got to be a man now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure if it'll be my son or a daughter, but whoever it is, I want that person to just look and be like, no, I'm proud of him. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of what he did before I came here, or a little bit while I was here, even though I didn't really get a chance to see it, to know like this is why I live the way I live, and I get to experience the things I experience because what the work he put in, what the work my mama put in, you know. So now it's just go time. Like I refuse to lose, bro.
That's how you. That's that moment. That's the mentality you gotta have. And also, what's something that you plan on teaching your daughter or your son?
Never stop. I'm just playing.
No, you got the never stop shirt on, and you've been grinding.
Honestly, bro, like if I can even if I can tell my younger self anything, it would just be continue to lead in a sense where you don't settle for nobody. You believe in yourself, you know what I'm saying, as much as you possibly can, but also be open to new things because you don't know everything, you know what I'm saying. So I think that's one of the main things I always try to teach, because I know that little ma gonna come out being a know-it-all for sure. Just because that's how me and mommy is. You know, we both think we know everything. So like that'll probably be the main. It's a beauty because it's hard for me to take certain advice from people. You know, especially when I'm really confident in what I know. But that's a Virgo thing. I'm sure you can co-sign that.
Look, like, big Virgo season.
You know what I'm saying? It's coming. It's for sure. Ooh, I ain't right. It's coming on me.
Get swole. Let this little bird chest flex.
I'm crying. You stupid. But yeah, like that's the main thing. Like be confident, bro, but be open. You know what I'm saying? Because you might miss out on some games just because you think you know everything. You feel me? So, you know, and just lead the best way you can.
And again, congrats, man. What was that even? Did you even want to were you gonna actually set up a way to tell the public, or did it just come
bro.
out?
I definitely had another way to do this. No lie. But like nowadays, since I'm grown now, you know what I'm saying, and I'm so open to give people my information. You know, like I'm like super, you know, spiritual, love Jesus, love God, and I understand that in order for you to be a blessing, sometimes it don't have to be financially, bro. Like just continue to move as a river. Whatever knowledge I have, whatever information I have, if I got to go out and look crazy for a minute for y'all to see, whatever it takes, I'm willing to do it because I know what I got for me, and I know who I am. On top of that, like nobody can make me feel less than who I am. I know who I am. You know what I'm saying? So even doing a lot of Palooza, like people probably thought I was looking stupid. I'm like, you may think that, but trust and believe, the last laugh will be provided by your boy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So but this been my life story, bro. I'm always the one. I'm the risk taker. I'm gonna do whatever it takes because, like I say, like it's worth it. And even if it don't happen, I'm gonna learn from it, and then I'm gonna do it again. You feel me? So,
man, I love what it is. I love the positive. You've always been a positive individual,
Appreciate
man. And we actually gonna talk about Lollapalooza right after this break, man. Because, man, you give out your Instagram right now so people can head over to your Instagram and check out some of how you manifest these things we finna get into.
Come on, man. It will be _JOELQ once again. _JOELQ. I am Joel Q, you know.
Lollapalooza hit, right?
Yes, Zersky.
Now, I think it was Friday. I think it was Friday. It was Thursday. Yeah. Well, I'm talking about when I bumped into you.
Oh yeah, Friday.
I think it was Friday when I bumped into you. And it was interesting because we just walked in the entrance, and I hear, "Hey, Bekoe." I'm like, "Who in the heck knows?"
Yeah.
And lo and behold, it's my brother Joel Q, and I'm just gonna jump right into it. So, for those that chimed into his Instagram, you saw my man's got a chance to manifest something, you know, that he's been wanting to do this past weekend, and he made it happen. And I'm gonna give y'all a little clip of what he did, okay? This is Joel Q spitting for the man representing Detroit, known as Big Sean. Take a listen.
Second, so he goes on to be number one. And try to talk him out, it never seemed to be done. But it won't stop, it never will. We came from hell, but the stories that we tell just somehow they got a heaven feel. Sending out my X and O's. This another episode here. Yeah, I might bend, but I never fold.
Oh no, you never fold, my brother. You definitely don't bend, but you do grow. I tell you, growth is real,
Absolutely,
and
man.
you literally documented the whole process of getting to that point, even getting to Lala.
Facts.
But getting to that point specifically. And that video is actually off of Big Sean's story.
Big Sean's story.
You know, not yours. He posted that on his story. For you to get to that point, man, I don't even know where to go from here. I mean, break down what it took for you to get to this point, and then let's talk about finally getting the spit for Big Sean. What's the impact for you mentally?
Yeah, man, there's so many things like I would have to say, but I'm gonna get it out the best way I can. So first and foremost, shout out to my homegirl Terry. Thank you so much, because without her, I wouldn't even have the job. And then, you know, I'm just a smart dude, bro. You know, and I say that as humble as I can. Like I just understood, like, okay, if I do this, then I'll be able to do this, you know. So I never met Big Sean before. Always wanted to meet Big Sean. I've been told I look like blood so many times, you know what I'm saying? Or even sound like it's been a lot of things. Not to say like I want to sound or look like the man. I'm just saying, like, it was just something that it was way overdue. I remember a time in like 2011 or something like that. My homegirl Nina, you know what I'm saying, aka Pretty Spitter, her OG had hit my phone and literally thought I was performing at the BET Awards, but it was Big Sean.
What?
She's like, you look, you know what I'm saying? So it was, I think, for the people who really know me, like, they like, bro, finally. But anyway, let's get back to, you know what I'm saying, getting to that point. It was just something I knew I had to do, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny that I ran into you because you caught me at two moments where I had to be very vulnerable. You caught me at Walmart when I was working there.
I remember
and during that time, I ain't gonna lie, bro, I ain't want to be seen. You know what I'm saying? Because my pride was like, nah, bro, I'm Joel Q, bro. Like, can't nobody see me up in here. You know what I'm saying? And I used to catch you all the time. And there's been times I used to literally want to walk in the aisle like, he is not about to see me, bro. But
look, you just put you put me. I do
you
be
be catching me, bro. At the moments I don't want to be, but this moment I knew like it's bigger than you. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't as mature as I was doing Walmart. I was probably with like 21, 22. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't have the maturity nor the experience that I've had to have that same mentality going into this. I already knew what it took. I knew what it was gonna feel like, and I was like more than willing to do so. So going back to what you said, like I left the secret out from the Instagram video.
Oh, we didn't even get to that. I was gonna get to that after the Big Sean, but yeah, you definitely.
But that's what it was though. Like the secret wasn't because I was talented and because I work hard and then something magically happened. It's the fact that in most cases, I ain't gonna say this guaranteed, but in most cases, when you put yourself out there in a vulnerable state, oftentimes you do get blessed. You do receive whatever you're trying to get to. You know what I'm saying? You can't. It's almost like when you when you go to, let's just say a school's assembly, right? And you got the sixth through 8th grade kids performing, and you see some of the kids, you could tell like they couldn't wait for this moment to come because they did it. And you got those other kids, they on stage, they may be doing the same song, but they just real cool about it, like, I ain't know this. And it's like, bro, you already here, bro. Stop trying to be so cool because that's not going to help you. So in real life, I just apply those same things. Like, if I'm going to be here, I'm going to do it all the way. It's no reason to try to act cool. And this is towards my brand. Like, I could have turned down Lollapalooza. Like, ain't nobody finna see me doing this, bro. Ain't no way. Nah, if I'm going to be there, bro, I got to be performing. Like, I'm like, nah, I'm taking this. Because I'm finna be on the same stage as y'all. You know what I'm saying? Technically, I'm gonna be on the same stage. We in the same realm. At that point, what you gonna do? Are you gonna be too cool? I'm not. I'm finna take care of business, especially because I know what I'm fighting for. On top of that, so that's all it was. Like I made sure I took advantage of the opportunity that came. Because when Sean gonna come out here again? I don't know.
You're right, and he came out here with his lady.
And bro, man, I gotta tell you everything. It's so crazy just to add on top of like. Just playing it right, you know what I'm saying, and not being too cool and going for what's yours and what you deserve, you feel me? Like, my plan was to get up with bro after he performed. Okay. Because I felt like if he go on, I think he went on like 8 o'clock. Like, I don't want to holler at him right before that because he probably getting his hair right. I know he had just came from Canada the day before that. I'm like, I'd rather talk to him once he get the job done. Then he probably be more willing to be like, all right, what's good? What you trying to say? Ironically, that man was there at like 11 or 12 o'clock.
Yeah, a lot of the artists were there early.
Yeah, I'm like, what? And I'm talking about, bro, I had it set up so crazy. I had like 3-4 people on watch. Like, if y'all see Big Sean, call me. Call me. You know what I'm saying? So somebody hit my phone, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, he right there. I'm telling you, he right there. Woo, woo. I end up just looking up. I walked around the corner. I looked up. Bro was right there. Do-rag on, fly. I'm like, wow.
So how did you go about the approach? Did somebody introduce you to him, or you head on walk?
Nah, bro,
hey, how you doing?
I took care of what I had to take care of, bro. I'm like, Big Sean. He turned around. I'm like, but he's like ahead of, like, he's like above me though. Like, I was like on the ground. He was kind of like, he was on the stairs part going towards the stage. I guess he wants to kind of get a feel for the stage. So he like kind of up. And he like, huh? I'm like, can I get like 2 minutes, bro? Just 2 minutes with you. He like, what? I'm like, bro, just 2 minutes. He like, oh, all right, come around. And he like, man, what's up, bro? What you need? I'm like, man, I ain't gonna lie, Sean. I'm trying to be you in 05, bro. He like, oh, the radio. I'm like, yeah. He's like, oh, you got some bars? I'm like, yes, I do got some bars. And then after that, he was like, man, come on. So we you know what I'm saying, walking and rapping. But mind you, like I say, I'm still on duty though. I got this walkie on me. It's people that has the same, because there was a lot of people that like had different jobs, but it was people that was in the artist thing that was doing my job. So I'm like, okay, I'm already in it, so I got to go for what's mine. But I'm also not trying to be in a situation where, like, instead of him being on his cart, he over here rapping it. So I'm like,
you end up getting fired.
You feel me? Even though it would have been well worth it though,
yeah,
overly well worth it, which it was. And I didn't get fired, luckily. But so I just took care of business, man, and he was impressed enough to pull his phone out and take my information down, and you know what I'm saying. So
that's what I was looking into too. Was it? He got your info.
Yeah, he for sure.
Y'all exchanged.
Yeah.
Thank God. I mean, that's what I was gonna ask. You know, was it impactful in that way as
very,
well? Where
very
did
impactful.
Man, that's you know what, Chicago. We gonna jump into a music break because I got the song that you spit for him loaded up. Now, Joel Q, you have a extensive catalog of music.
Oh, thank you.
Man, Angel in Training, Tsunami, Crazy Road to Glory. This for anybody with you, Breeze, and Richie, a.k.a. the Three Kings. Life's Amazing, SOSEP, Best for Me. And you released several singles this year alone. So you said off air that you're just now starting to appreciate your catalog. Why is that?
I'm just hard on myself, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, it's almost like it's almost like that good argument that you had with somebody and you walk away like, I could have told him. You know, even if y'all just baking each other, y'all just playing, you kind of go home and be like, oh, I would have killed him if I said. So that's really what it be. Like, I walk away from my projects and I go back to him like, I should have added this, or I probably could have put one of these type of songs or whatever it be. And then, you know, I continuously grow, you know what I'm saying, as an artist. So some of the stuff I just look back at, it's just like, I'm better now. You know what I'm saying? I just look at like, I'm so much better than this now. You know, so that's really where it's at with it. You know what I'm saying? But now that I listen to it, I just be like, you know what? For the time and for what you was going through and for everything that was around, you know, you still managed to put out a great body of work. You know what I'm saying? With the lack of resources and everything. So I appreciate it.
You have, and these singles you've been releasing. I mean, what's the marketing aspect behind singles for you, at least? Has it been helpful for you with just pushing the singles, and is there a project in the near future? Like, what's up?
So the single thing with me, bro, like, I just it's a few reasons why I've been putting out singles. One is because I want to get out the box where people like look at me like it's this one type of artist. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like the features alone, you know, I jumped on records from Brittany Carter to Reem to Panamera P to Breeze. Like, you know, I got, me, Reem, and Jill on the same song. But, like, I ain't gonna lie, I can jump on songs with anybody, you know what I'm saying? But outside of that, it's not too many beats that I can't hop on as well. So that's why I gave you music like Yams and Dressing with Corporate, then turn around and give you a song like Choices, and turn around and give you a song like Bamboo Season, and turn around and give you a song like 3 Ps, because, bro, I can do all of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, humbly, though, but competitively at the same time. You know, I definitely want any of the smoke. You know what I'm saying? Any of it. But so that's
challenges. Wow.
yeah, for sure. So that's one of them. And also, it's I don't know, it's a little more, it's a little less stressful. You know what I'm saying? When you could just put all your focus on one single, and don't have to worry about like this full catalog and is it cohesive and everything. You know, and honestly, I just wasn't in a space to create a project. I knew I had some more living to do since 2020. I had a lot to happen, a whole lot to happen that I had to grow from and learn from and live in order to see like what direction not only do I have tell myself to go, but what direction am I leading people who listen to me, you know what I'm saying, and ultimately support or follow me? What direction will I be leading them? So I'm like, until I really got a sound mind to do that, I'm not gonna put out anything else except for just singles that make me feel good. I'm ready now, though. I will say that.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I'm
we're
ready.
getting some
I'm ready
soon,
now.
because
Yeah.
we got 7 singles, which is
Facts.
dope. And for people to check out these 7 singles, how can they follow you, my brother? And where they gonna see you tonight?
Facts. You are definitely gonna see me at Sub T, you know what I'm saying, in Wicker Park on Milwaukee, you feel me? Pull up. Doors open at 7:30. Make sure you do that. You can follow me at _JOELQ. And I got the 8th single coming out featuring my boy MF and Mello Monday called After School Matters. It's really, really, really crazy. You know what I'm saying? You want to check that one out. You don't want to sleep on that. So never stop, man.